Hi, and welcome back to our learning of the Mishnah. We're in Mishnah of Shabbat. We're in chapter 10, the last Mishnah of chapter 10. We'll begin chapter 11 next week. So this is chapter 10, Mishnah 6, Vav. So this one's on a little bit of a different topic. Sometimes the Mishnah goes by the way the previous Mishnah ends with some kind of reference to some kind of idea, and therefore, even though it's not on the overarching topic of the other Mishnayot in the chapter, it's still connected there. So we were dealing with things about carrying, but at the end of the last Mishnah, we mentioned something about malacha she'ena stricha legufa, this idea of a malacha not done for labor, not done for its defined purpose. And therefore, we bring this other Mishnah that deals with that topic. Okay, so this is Vav. Hanotel tziparnav zo bezo, o v'shinav, v'chen se'aro, v'chen sefamo, v'chen zekano, v'chen hagodelet, v'chen hakochelet, v'chen hapokeset, Rabbi Eliezer mechayev. So one removes fingernails, one with the other, or with his teeth, and similarly, one removes their hair, or mustache, or beard. One who braids her hair or paints, uses makeup, paints her eyes, it says, or parts her hair, so like some kind of other hair treatment, not just parting the way we think of it. Rabbi Eliezer declares liable. That person would be liable, but the sages, so we have to go on. Rabbi Eliezer mechayev v'chachamim osrin mishum shvut. But the sages prohibit, just as rabbinic enactments. So Rabbi Eliezer is saying it's a biblical. The sages, the majority opinion, are saying this is just a rabbinic violation, and that's because it's not done in the usual way. So you're not using like a nail clipper. You're using your other fingernail or your teeth. So it's not done in the usual manner, and also it's not. You don't actually want the end result. You're just trying to get rid of something. You're not trying to collect nails in this case, or with the other cases. You're doing things in the unusual manner. Okay. Hatolesh me'atzitz nakuv chayav, v'she'en nakuv patur. V'Rabbi Shimon poter bazeh uvazeh. One who detaches a plant from a perforated pot, a plant that's in a perforated pot, you take something off of it, is liable, and from an unperforated one, so a pot without any holes on the bottom, is exempt. Rabbi Shimon, however, exempts in both cases. So what does this have to do with anything? What is this about? So what's going on is that we're dealing with the malacha of reaping, of detaching things that are plants, but the biblical violation of that typically means that it has to be something that's connected to the ground in order to be a biblical violation of reaping. So when you have a perforated pot, it's considered as still. It still could be in some small way. It's still kind of attached to the ground if it's on the soil. If it's on the ground, the perforated pot with the holes in it. But an unperforated pot, so completely sealed, it has in no way it's attached to the ground, and therefore it can't be the biblical violation of reaping, because it's not like you're detaching plant from the ground, and therefore it would be. Patur. Rabbi Shimon is saying that both are patur, are exempt from biblical liability and are only rabbinically forbidden. So the minority opinion here is more lenient, saying both are actually just rabbinically forbidden, as opposed to saying the one with the perforated plant is biblically, and the one with the perforated pot is biblical, and the one with the unperforated pot is rabbinic. Rabbi Shimon saying both are rabbinic, are exempt from biblical liability, because he doesn't feel that it's attached to the earth in the same way that would make it fully liable. Okay, good. So we will continue with chapter 11 next time, and maybe we'll get through a little bit more. Okay, excellent. Thanks for joining, and see you next week. Bye.